Hello, everyone. My name is Joy. I am a trauma-informed 500-hour yoga teacher, and I absolutely love pranayama, which is the yogic breath work. And so that's what I like to focus on as I go through my teaching, and I kind of incorporate that a lot more than your everyday yoga teacher. So what we're going to focus on today, and our theme for today is digestion. Um, there's a very cool way of looking at this from the yogic perspective that everything around you is food. So not just the food that you put in your mouth and you digest in your belly, but all the energetic things that come around you, the music that you listen to, the people that are around you, all of these things that feed into your system, because we don't just have a physical body. We have an energy body, we have a spirit body, we have our wisdom body, our bliss body, and these are the more subtle layers, right? So as we start to be better at what we put into our physical body, it's so important to also be mindful of what we're putting into our ears and our heart and our mind. And this is really the biggest part of the digestive process. Our practice today is going to focus on twists and some pranayama that's going to help us to become better at digesting on a physical level. And so I invite you to think about how that plays into the other more subtle layers of the energy bodies, okay? So yoga is an amazing way to reduce stress, which actually improves your gut-brain connection. So that's one way it very literally helps improve your physical digestion. It also stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system. So that's what a lot of the pranayama, a lot of the breath work does, is stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system so that we are stimulating the rest or digest state. So if we are in flight or flight, if you're in your sympathetic nervous system, you aren't digesting because your body processes, all of your energy is going towards protecting yourself or being in a high stimulation state so that you can be safe. So we're going to move ourselves into the parasympathetic. It also, movement helps blood flow. You're increasing blood flow. And then it also helps to stimulate the vagus nerve, which again is great for the mind-gut connection. So all these things, yoga has shown that to reduce gut issues. So if you do a little bit of twists, if you do a little bit of pranayama, a little bit of breathing, you are sure to improve your digestion on a physical level and your digestion of the world around you. Okay, so we're going to get started in seated Sukhasana, easy seated pose. So getting just however you feel set up. Once again. Just however you feel good to sit. I like to sit in half lotus. That feels good for me. I'm going to sit with a nice tall spine. I invite you to do the same and just connect yourself. Imagine your rooted into the earth and inhaling every time with a big deep breath, extending that spine nice and high. So closing the eyes and moving into a more meditative space. This space of meditation is really what helps with the stress reduction side. So many teachers love to teach a very fast-paced, vinyasa style or ashtanga style. This is going to be a slow flow. This is going to help you to just slow down. In our world of chaos and busyness, and as we're approaching the Christmas season, there's a lot of stress around. And so just bringing that slowness into your realm can be such beautiful, beautiful medicine. So, extending the exhale, extending the inhale. Just thinking about your digestion, maybe bringing the mind's eye there to the solar plexus, which is just above the navel, just above this space here. That is where your Agni, your digestive fire, is located. And that is what we are going to ignite through this breathwork practice today, and through the twisting of our physical body. So a couple more breaths here, just extending the inhale and exhale, slowing yourself down. You're automatically, when you are giving yourself the space to extend the exhale, you're telling your body you're safe. You're automatically shifting in the parasympathetic nervous system so that you can digest well, and so that you can slow down. You're telling your body, okay, it's safe to take a long, deep breath. So we're going to start to add in a little bit of a pause. So as you take an inhale, when you get to the very top, you're going to pause for a moment, completely full, and then exhale, coming all the way back down to the earth. Pause with a fully empty belly. So as soon as you get to that bottom, push a little bit more air out so you're fully empty, and then pause the breath, and then inhale, filling back up. Those little pauses just give you this little piece of magic that you can start to understand that the what feels like a completely full breath of air and a completely empty breath of air. And I invite you, as you're bringing this consciousness to your breath, which brings consciousness to your life, to bring an intention in, a sankalpa, into your life today, into your practice. Maybe it's for your whole day. Maybe it's just for this 1 hour that we're together. Something to focus on. Maybe it's a word, a color, somebody. Maybe you want to send somebody energy or prayers. And I welcome you to release the holds in the breath. We're going to introduce Ujjayi breath. So that is, it's very literally kind of like a Darth Vader breath. It means ocean sound. A cat over there trying to get in. So it's going to be like as if you're fogging a mirror, but you close the mouth. And the breath is really happening, that constriction is happening in the throat. So imagine you're that really strong exhale and inhale with that fogging sound. And then when you feel comfortable, closing the throat, closing the eyes, and adding that beautiful constriction inside the body. That's going to bring some heat. This is probably one of the most common pranayams that's used in your typical asana class, your typical movement yoga class. It's very easy to pair with movement. So anytime through our movement practice today, you can come back to adding this breath in to add a little bit of heat, which helps digestion. It's your pitta. Just a few breaths like this, focusing on the constriction in the back of the throat. Eyes are closed. Feeling the expansion and contraction of the belly. Two more. And bring the hands to the heart. Exhale everything out. We'll open our practice today with an Om. Inhale. Om. Namaste. Welcome forward. All right. So we're going to start by just gently opening the body up with a twist. We always like to open up the spine in all directions. So let's inhale, bring the arms up above the head. Exhale, left arm comes to the right knee, and you're going to twist around. So legs are still in the exact same position you were breathing and meditating in. The right hand is behind the sits bones, pressing into the ground. Inhaling, getting nice and tall through the spine, and exhale. Let the action between that left hand and that right knee pull you a little bit deeper. Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, come back through center and twist. So now right hand goes to left knee. Left hand comes behind the back. Nice and tall, nice and straight. If it feels good for your neck, your eyes can go behind you over your left shoulder. Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, come back through center. All right, so now we'll inhale the fingertips up above the head, flip the palms towards the ceiling. You get so tall, let the head fall back, let the eyes go up. Imagining your spine just growing, creating space by pushing the hands up nice and tall. Let that head fall back. Keep the breath rhythmic. Keep breathing nice and deep. Take a deep inhale, go even taller. And then exhale, bring the hands back behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Pull the shoulders back and let the head fall down. Chin tucks. Feeling space being made in your neck. Feeling space being made in your shoulders. Maybe leaning the head from one side to the other. That feels okay. That feels great for me. Woo. All right, releasing the arms, letting the left hand fall down. Take an inhale, raise the right arm up and over. You can come down as low as you need to you can even come all the way down onto your elbow. That's even great. On your left arm. And you want to create some space between keeping that chest nice and proud. Extending the right arm over. You can even use Gyan Mudra here as you send the arm over. If your elbow's on the ground, pressing into the elbow or pressing into the hand, pressing the chest forward. Extending that right arm over, getting a nice stretch through the side body. 2 more breaths here. And then inhale back through center, coming over. So now on the right side, Gyan Mudra, extending over on the left hand, extending. So pressing with the hand, the right hand or the right elbow into the earth. Both hips, both sits bones are flat on the floor. Extend the arm a little straighter. Feel how that affects the side body. One more inhale. Exhale, come back through center. All right, waking up the body a little bit. We're going to now get into Kapalabhati. So this is one of my favorite all-time, and in my lineage of yoga, the Adinath Shiv lineage, we use this a lot. Always using it to clean the body. So it's also excellent for digestion, firing up that Agni, that digestive fire inside of you, cleaning the energy system, cleaning the physical body, even expelling anything from the lungs that isn't needed. So we are going to pump the belly out. So this is a really strong exhale. So like that. As the exhale happens out, the belly pumps in. And you don't even have to think about the inhale. It just happens on its own. Okay? So the belly is a pump, really strong exhales. Inhale happens on its own. It's all you need to think about. And the belly can be soft. We don't need to keep a strong belly. No. All right. So when we get to the end of this, we're going to do 2 rounds. So we're going to do them probably a minute to 2 minutes per round. And when we get to the end, we're going to do some soft holds, so just listen to me as I cue you. All right? Hands on the knees, spine nice and straight. You can even sit a little bit forward if it helps you to soften the belly. Exhale everything out of the lungs, everything out through the nose. Always breathing through the nose. Exhale everything out. Inhale, fill up halfway, and begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Keep going, keep exhaling as strong or as slow as you want. If you are on your moon, be gentle with yourself. Be very gentle. Keep going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale everything out all the way till you're so empty, and hold the breath out. So we're holding at the bottom. Soften the face, soften the shoulders. Just have this experience of sitting empty. Inhale, fill up. All the way up to the top. Hold the breath. Completely full. Full chest, full heart, soft jaw, soft eyes. And release the breath, come into subtle breathing. So when I cue you into subtle breathing, that means just your normal breath. You're not taking any control of it. You're just sitting in stillness. Sitting in stillness for a few breaths. Sitting in the void, sitting in the space that you're created, feeling the warmth wash over your body, taking this moment to hear the body speak if there's anything that it wants to say. Okay, one more round before we get moving. Exhale everything out. Inhale, fill up halfway, and begin. Pumping that belly in, inhale, exhale, 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 exhale. Trying to create a nice rhythmic pace, understanding that you're oxygenating all the blood in your body, bringing in such fresh air. Keep going, keep going. Exhale, 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 exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale everything out. We're going to hold. Exhale all the way to empty and hold the breath out. Make sure you're not furrowing your brow. Just being completely still. And inhale, fill up. All the way to the top, all the way full, 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 full. Hold the breath. You're so full and it's so expanded. We're playing with this feeling of expansion and contraction, which happens in our body, happens in our mind, happens in our life. Hold as long as you can, and when you're ready to release, you can release and come into subtle breath. Just a moment of meditation. Releasing the hold if you're still holding, subtle breath, just a breath or two here. And opening the eyes, welcoming yourself back in the room, maybe looking side to side, maybe wiggling it out, wiggling it out. And let's come onto our knees here now. Getting into our asana, our yogic movement practice. All right, so coming on to all fours here. Cat-cow is such a beautiful way to warm up the spine. All right, so starting with a nice neutral spine. Hands are, tops of the feet are flat on the floor, heels of the hands are pressing in, fingertips are digging into the earth, nice and balanced, so all the pressure is not on the wrists. You have active hands, okay? Your eyes are gazing about a foot in front of you. And as you start to inhale, the belly drops, the tailbone raises, and your eyes go up to the sky, sending the belly down, feeling the nice stretch through that frontal chain of the body, inhaling. And then slowly tucking the tailbone under and exhaling, letting the eyes draw down into a straight line until they reach up to your belly button. That nice Halloween cat shape, pressing the heels of the hands into the earth. Inhale, drawing that straight line back up to the ceiling, letting the belly drop. Starting the movement and ending the movement with your head. Exhale, tucking the tailbone down, 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 down. Pressing into the hands so that you can raise that back up into a nice round cat shape. Draw the belly into the back, into the spine. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to work with the breath a little bit through this. It's going to look like this. Inhaling up, exhaling down, and pretty quick. Okay, so start when you're ready. Let the eyes start a little bit in front of you. Inhale up and begin. Exhale down. Bringing so much fresh prana into the body. Fresh energy for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, pressing back into child's pose. Let the forehead come to the earth. Regulate the breath, staying there in child's pose. We're going to take a Brahmari breath here. So Brahmari breath is the bumblebee breath. So it is silent inhale, and the exhale is a like that strong end of the M, the om, that that M sound. This is super regulatory for your nervous system. So take a deep silent inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Pushing back up into the hands, coming back up into neutral table. We'll take a deep inhale, send the right leg back behind you. Keeping a nice neutral spine. Keeping your eyes about a foot in front of you. Nice strong foot like you're standing on a wall behind. And then when you're ready, bringing the left hand up. So again, Gyan Mudra with the hand, with the finger, we're keeping that nice circulating energy. Pressing into the top of the left foot and the heel of the hand. Let that neck be neutral. See how long you can get between the fingers and the toes. Long spine. All right, now you can stay here for another 2 breaths, or you can bend that right leg and take a nice twist around behind. So really pressing into the hand and the foot that are on the ground and taking a nice, beautiful twist. All right. Bringing that hand back to the ground and bringing the knee back to the ground. You can press back into a child's pose if you want to reset the spine. And then pressing forward, coming to center with the right knee and then kicking back that left leg. Okay? Nice neutral spine. Left hand grounds nice and strong, and when you're ready, eyes are soft about a foot in front of you. Pick up that right hand, take Yan Mudra, and get nice and long. So we've got a nice active arm, a nice active foot, making space between them. Pressing out, out, out. All right. Keep breathing. See what the breath is doing here. It's always an indication of where your mind is, right? Take a deep breath. Get so long. Stay here or reach around. For me, this side is harder for sure. And press the foot into the hand, twisting. Keep an eye on your breath. Keep breathing. One more breath. Inhale, get you twist even more. Exhale, release everything. Come back down. You can shake those hips out. Shake those hips out. All right. From here, we're going to walk the hands ahead of us, slowly, slowly, to bring the heart down to the earth. So this is puppy. So the tops of the feet are flat on the floor, bringing the heart down. So first, step one, this is also going to be a nice shoulder stretch, but keep an eye on how much is too much, okay? So top of the forehead on the earth is phase one. If you want more stretch than that, bring the chin to the earth. So I'll show you, follow me. Walking the hands out, out, out. Forehead comes down and you can press the chest down to the earth. If you want more, you tilt the head up. Bring the armpits lower to the earth. Chin rests on the ground. You can really feel this in my shoulders. Monitoring my breath, seeing what the breath is doing. If your chin is on the ground, bring the forehead to the earth. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, and we're going to press straight up. Okay, so from here, now we're going to go into another little twist. Finding a nice neutral spine again. We'll inhale the right arm up to the sky, reach, 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 and then exhale, thread the needle, and bring the right shoulder down to the earth. So you can stay like this, or you can take that left hand down around and bind behind the back. Just taking deep breaths here, allowing the body to stretch, allowing the spine to twist. The health of your spine, it helps this beautiful flow of the cerebrospinal fluid. 2 more deep breaths here. How long can you make them? Releasing the arm if you have it bound, pressing that left hand right into the earth. Inhale, inhale until you unwind. Bring that right arm up and back down. Shake it out. All right. From here, other side, inhale, left arm comes high. Exhale, thread the needle through the armpit. Bring the left arm down to the earth. If on the other side you bound the left arm, now you're going to bind the right. Allowing that shoulder to stretch. We're twisting and we're feeling what it feels like to breathe through a twist. Two more breaths here. Unwinding the right arm if it's behind you and bound. Pressing into the hands, coming up into tabletop. All right, so we're going to go through like a small lowering. So from here, we're going to bring the shoulders over the the wrists and slowly lower the body to the earth. Inhale, coming up into cobra, elbows tucked. Exhale, pressing back up into tabletop. One more time, shifting so that your shoulders are over your wrists, lowering yourself down, 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 all the way to the earth. Inhale, coming up into Bhujangasana, cobra pose, and then pressing back up into our little tabletop. All right, inhale, that right leg comes back. Exhale, plant it between the hands. So now we're in a low lunge. All right, so adjust the foot so that the ankle and the knee are in a nice alignment. And you can start to feel the hip opening. So inhale the chest forward. See what that feels like, just going from this to like this. You're going to feel so much more opening in that left hip. So just taking a couple breaths here to allow the hip to open. Fingertips are on the ground. If you have blocks or pillows around, you can put those under your hands if that's better for you. Coming flat onto the hands if you want more. First hip opener of the day, so being gentle with yourself. And then leaning into that left hand and opening up the right. So we're coming into a twist here as well. So you're going to feel the change and the shift in what's happening in the hip. Yan Mudra in that lifted arm. Keep that energy circulating, inviting wisdom. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, bring that arm down. Send that knee back and child's pose. Take a breath here. Inhale, coming forward back into table. Finding your neutral spine. Sending the left leg back. Other side now, planting that left foot between the hands. So again, checking your alignment, making sure you've got a nice straight line between the ankle and the knee. And getting ready for the opening of that right hip. So you can wiggle your foot around to find the best place for you. And when you're ready, let your eyes gaze forward instead of down, letting that right hip start to open. Taking a few breaths here just to really get into it. Maybe you want to lower, maybe you want to wiggle the foot more or less. One more breath here, eyes forward. And take a deep inhale. As you exhale, sinking into the right arm and opening up through the left. Bringing those fingers around, Yan Mudra, extending that arm as straight and as strong as you can. Nice straight line between the right hand on the ground and the left hand in the sky. Seeing if you can twist open even more. Inhale, get really, really tall. Exhale, bring that arm down. We're going to wiggle the foot a little bit back towards the body. Tuck that back toe under. Lift the back leg and then bring the feet together, forward fold. Whoosh. Stretching out the backs of the legs. So if this feels good for you, go a little deeper. And keeping those knees bent on this first forward fold of the day. Shake the legs out. If you'd like to grab for the big toe, grab for the heel, you can. You can just gently grab for opposite elbows and shake from side to side. Bringing that head down below the heart is an inversion. This is very good to reverse the blood flow, keep you nice and healthy. Nice and healthy. Holistic health. It's the name of the game. Seeing if you can get the leg just a little bit straighter. Maybe you want to switch the posture a little. So I'm going to grab for my toes now, go for a little bit deeper now that I feel had a few breaths in this bend. And we're going to slowly ragdoll up into standing. Adjust this a little bit so you can see me. All right. So we'll inhale the arms up above, over the head. Get nice and tall. We're gonna interlace the hands, but release this pointer finger. So your hand grip looks like this, okay? You're pointing all the way up into the sky. Getting nice and tall. And then exhale over to the right side. The feet are together. The chest is square to the front of your mat. Getting a little deeper, inhaling, exhaling, and then inhale back through center. Get so tall. Exhale over to the other side, over to the left. Stretching through the side body again. This is Chandrasana, moon pose. And honoring the moon. And then inhale back up through center, bring the hands to the heart. I'm going to go through sun salutation here. A classical sun salutation. So, sorry, adjust a little bit here. Okay. So starting with the hands at the heart in Namaskar Mudra. I'll inhale the hands up above the head. Exhale, hands back to the heart. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, hands onto the ground. Forward fold. Inhale, right foot picks up, sends it back. Tap the knee. Hands plant on the earth. Coming back into your plank. Drop the knees, drop the chest, drop the chin as you exhale to the earth. Inhale up. You can do baby cobra or full cobra. Tuck the toes and back into downward facing dog. This is called mountain in India. And then picking that right foot back up. Inhale, bring that, tap that knee down. And inhale, feet come together, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Other side, one more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale all the way up. Hands go all the way down to the earth. Touch the earth, forward fold. Left foot goes back. Tap the knee. Shine the heart forward. Plant the hands down firmly. Tuck the back toe. Legs go together. Retain the breath for a moment. And then drop the knees, drop the chest, drop the chin. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale back into downward dog. Inhale, left foot comes forward. Right knee taps, shine the heart forward. Tuck that back toe. Bring the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, fingertips come all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands come to the heart. All right, one classical sun salutation complete. We're gonna get ourselves back onto the ground now. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the way back down to the earth, fingertips on the ground. We're gonna send the hips back for a little chair pose. So taking a look at the toes, bringing the toes together, bringing the heels together, or a little bit of space between if you'd like, if that feels more balanced for you, okay? So now we're gonna shift the hips down and back. Inhale, fingertips come up. All right, I know, let your legs shake, let them get strong. Inhale, fingertips get longer and stronger. Exhale, hips drop even closer to the earth. When you look down, you see your toes, and your knees are not sticking out past the toes. Take a deep inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Shake the legs out. Inhale, bring the fingertips up, and we're sitting back into chair again. Let's bring the hands to the heart in prayer. Take a deep inhale, get the spine nice and long. Exhale, twist. That right elbow comes to the left knee, and drop the hips back, twisting here. You can stay here, or you can open the arms. Okay. You're here, you're pressing the hands together, twisting open even more. One more breath. And then twisting back around, standing all the way up, stretching back. Bring the hands to the heart, take a breath, take a moment. If the heart is racing, just give it a moment to slow down a little. Inhale, fingertips come up over the head. Exhale, touch the ground. Forward fold. Getting ready for the other side. So sending those hips back, fingertips come up. Inhale long, exhale, hands come into prayer. And now we're twisting to the right side. So letting that left elbow hook the right knee. Staying here in prayer or opening the arms up nice and wide. Pressing the hands together, breathe. Send the hips down a little lower to the earth. One more breath, deep inhale. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, stand all the way up. Back bend. And exhale, coming with the hands to the heart. Take a breath. Take a breath, take a moment. Standing here with your hands at the heart. This can be a moment you can take a nice audible exhale. So take a deep inhale, and as you exhale out the mouth, releasing any captured energy. Inhale one more time. Exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. Facing that short side of the mat. We'll inhale the fingertips up over the head. Exhale, bending forward. Step right foot back. Step left foot back. Hold the plank. 5 breaths. Squeeze the belly towards the spine. Nice strong arms, strong toes, strong core. Nice straight spine. And then drop the knees, drop the chest, and drop the chin. All right. Coming to laying on your belly. Make sure you can see me here. Okay. Laying on the belly. Chin is on the ground. Elbows are tucked in either side. And you're just going to press into the hands and lift the upper body a little. Okay? So coming into like a baby cobra, shoulders are tucked, tops of the foot are flat on the floor, and just lifting up. Letting that back bend happen. Staying raised, eyes are forward but defocused. One more inhale. Exhale, coming back down to the earth. Let the right ear fall to the floor. Just take a moment. Okay, coming back through center, chin comes to the earth, hands are underneath the shoulders, we'll inhale up. Same thing, but this time we're gonna lift that right leg. Pressing the belly into the earth, right leg comes up. This is like weightlifting for your spine. So lifting, lifting, pressing that right foot strong. Whole leg is super strong. Breathing, inhaling, exhaling, deep breath, last one. Exhale, drop that foot. Left ear comes to the mat. Inhale, coming back through center. Chin is on the earth. Pressing into the hands, lifting the chest. Take a deep breath and lift up that left leg. Back bending here, strengthening the spine and the lower back. Okay, elbows are tucked in nice and close to the side body. Gaze is forward. Hands are super lightly on the earth, not taking a ton of the weight. Keep lifting, lift, 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 just a little higher. One more breath, deep inhale. And then exhale, drop the foot, right ear comes down to the mat. This time we're going to come back through center. We're going to press ourselves all the way up into the full expression of Bhujangasana Cobra. So inhale, exhale, pressing up all the way, all the way, all the way up. Nice, beautiful back bend. You can lift your eyes up to the sky, feeling a nice stretch through the front of the body, feeling strength through the back of the body. Keep breathing. Don't have your shoulders all scrunched up by your ears. Press them down. One more breath. Deep inhale. Exhale, lowering the belly to the earth. Left ear comes to the mat. Final posture on the ground here. I'm going to bend the knees. Maybe set them up a little bit wider. Bring the chin to center. Reach back for those feet. And pull them. Before we go anywhere, you're going to pull them, so that your heels are coming towards your sits bones and you're stretching the quadriceps. Nice stretch here. Okay? And then when you're ready, we're going to raise the chest by pressing the feet into the hands. Lift, lift, lift. Eyes gaze forward. Lift, lift, lift. Belly is pressing to the earth. This is enhancing your solar plexus, your Manipura chakra, and your digestion. Keep pressing the feet into the hands into the feet. One more breath here. And exhale, release. Pressing into the hands and back into child's. Take 3 breaths here to relax. Enjoying this counter posture. Pressing into the hands, coming up and shifting around into seated. All right. All right, so now we're going to take the knees and stack them. So I've got my right knee on the top, doesn't really matter. I'm going to switch sides anyway. I have this nice twist here. This is Gomukhasana, or cow's face. We're going to shine the chest forward and let the hips open. So we want both butt cheeks on the earth, shoulders back, and we want the chin to tuck. Okay? Feet are very active. They're very, very active to protect the knees. If you want more sensation, you can walk the feet out a little bit. If you want less sensation, you pull the knees or the feet towards your hips, okay? So just giving yourself another moment to work with the hips. Breathing here. Elongating the breath, or perhaps bringing back that Ujjayi breath, that mountain breath sound, heating through the body. Bringing your mind's eye to your Manipura chakra, this solar plexus area, your navel, where your digestion happens. Just bringing the mind's eye there, imagining a golden light emanating from that space. One more breath, get nice and tall. And as you exhale, release the legs and bring the soles of the feet together. Bending over your feet here. You can just round the spine, doesn't need to be a lot of effort. And then send your left foot out. We're going to bring the right foot across the left leg. Get nice and tall. And then take your left arm up and cross it over the right knee, twisting to the right side. Okay? Your gaze can follow behind your right shoulder. Your left foot is nice and strong, very, very strong. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, release back through center. Send the feet out, maybe shake the legs. And then stack that right foot, the right knee on the bottom. We're gonna switch around, Gomukhasana, cow space. So now, whichever one you had on the bottom is on the top. So my left is on the top. Take a note of how this hip might feel different from the other hip. Okay. Find a good spot where you can sit for a few breaths here. Sit nice and tall and just breathe into the hips or breathe into the solar plexus. Whatever space is asking for your attention, bring it there. This is your moment to be able to connect in with the body. Get nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, bring the soles of the feet together. Let those, either butterfly them or just lean over. Lean over. Rounding the back, opening up the hips. Just existing, being with the breath. And raising yourself back up, sending the right foot out this time, taking that left leg, crossing it over the right. Right foot is nice and strong. Inhale the right arm up and cross it over that left leg. Twisting back, so you're looking now over the left shoulder. Feeling the stretch through the left hip, through the upper body, through the back. A strong right foot, deep breaths. Final twist, final seated twist. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, unwind yourself, coming back around, letting your legs fall, shaking them out. And then when you're ready, send your arms out and really slowly, with so much control and as slow as you can, allowing yourself to come back onto the earth. Drop, 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 drop. Yes. All the way down. All the way down. Laying on the earth. Coming to the closing of our practice. Coming back to the breath. Inhale the left knee in towards the chest. Interlace the fingers over that left knee and pull the knee in towards the shoulder. Activating the hip, bringing blood flow there. Keep it nice and tight, 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 tight. Squeeze the knee to the shoulder. And then release that much pressure on the knee. Let's hop the right hip more towards the center and then pull the left knee across the body so you can get a nice, beautiful twist. Just letting the body relax onto the earth. Bringing the mind to the breath, concentrating on the breath, making it as slow as you can. Coming back to that. Feeling the tension wring out of your body. Few more breaths here. Just be there. Be heavy. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, coming back around, you can shift back to the center. Bring both knees in towards the chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then send the left leg long and squeeze that right knee in towards the right shoulder. Nice. Squeezing, squeezing, bringing blood flow into the right hip. Interlacing those fingers over the knee. Pull, pull, pull. Inhale, just move, shift that left hip over a little, grab that right knee and switch it across the body, twisting over onto the earth, letting yourself just surrender into the earth. Final twist. Final twist. All right. Inhaling back around to center. Shift the hips back to the center. Squeeze the knees in. Maybe even bring the head up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So tight. And exhale, coming into Shavasana. Allowing the knees or the feet to fall open. The arms to fall open. Finding that beautiful corpse pose. After all the movement and the breath, you get to just relax and be. Being there now. Being here now. Staying there in Shavasana. I'm going to do a little bit of breathing to relax you even more. This is called box breath. So you inhale for 4, you hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cue you through 2 rounds of this, and it is your choice whether you want to continue with that during your Shavasana or you just want to sit and relax and lay there and soak up all the goodness of your practice, okay? So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold the exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. You can continue to breathe like that, or release all control of the breath and just surrender to the earth. Sit here in stillness for 2 minutes, enjoying the dessert of your yoga practice. So if you'd like to stay here longer, you can pause me now. Highly encourage you to do so. If you are ready to Return to the world. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe stretch the arms long overhead and stretch, stretch, stretch out. And then roll over to fetal position on your right side or left side, whatever feels best. And just stay there for a moment. Eyes closed. Thinking about how you digest the world. How do you digest the world? What is in your field to be digested? And how can you improve that? How can you improve the way that you breathe? The way that you speak to yourself? Taking love in your heart for yourself and for the world around you as you press yourself up into seated. And we'll close our practice today with an Om. I just want to give honor to my teachers that had come before me. Adi Shakti Yoga Rishi Vishvakatu. Grateful for these teachings that have changed my life and continue to impact all those around me. Exhale everything out. Inhale, fill up. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking this time out to treat yourself good and with respect. And just think about the way that you want to move through the world today. Think about how you digest things. This is a beautiful question to continue to think about. Maybe you journal about it. I just want to give you love, honor you, and if you are watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed it, like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip side. Namaste, y'all.